Okay, here's quite a nice easy trick to do, and also quite baffling. What you would do is you would ask somebody to choose their favourite suit. So let's say, for example, they choose the hearts as their favourite suit. So before you perform the trick, remove all of the hearts from the pack. Now this can take a little bit of time. If you don't want them to choose their favourite suit, then you can just choose any suit yourself beforehand and just set it up in advance. But it's quite nice, I think, that if you can set it up in front of them, they can see exactly what's going on. They can see that there are only the 4 suits in the pack, and as you're doing this, they can see that there are no duplicates of any of the cards. There is only one of each of the values of the heart suit, ace through to king. So I've got all of them there. Next thing I need to do is put them all in order. Now it doesn't matter if you start off with the king going down to the ace, or you start with the ace going up to the king. Okay, so ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. All right, so I've now put them all in order. And your spectator, whoever you're showing this to, they will see you do that. Oh, hang on, I've got the king and the queen man the wrong way on the top there. Let's just make sure king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So you've got the rest of the pack here, which are all shuffled. They can be in any order, doesn't matter. And you've got your spectator's favourite suit here in order, with the ace on the top and the king on the bottom. But remember, it doesn't matter if you have it ace to king or king through to ace. Ask your spectator if they would like these cards, which are all in order, would I like them to go on the top, in the middle, or on the bottom of the pack. So you give them a choice. They might say the top. You put all of their cards on the top. If they say the bottom, you put them all on the bottom. If they say the middle, then you cut the deck about halfway and you put all of their cards in the middle. Okay, but at the moment they're on the top. Now, we're going to do a series of cuts, and it looks like this. So I'll cut the cards first. You can cut them anywhere. In fact, I'll cut them again. And it doesn't matter if I cut one card, that's just one card there. It doesn't matter if I cut about half the pack, a quarter of the pack. I'm just mixing up the cards by cutting them. Now I've done that a few times. You can now ask your spectator to cut the cards and complete the cut. So they must lift up all the cards, don't leave any behind, put them on top. You can maybe ask somebody else to do it. They might do maybe 3 or 4 cards. You cut and complete, cut and complete. Doesn't matter how many or how few, you keep cutting the cards. And you can do this about 20 times. I'm not actually keeping count here. I've got no idea how many times I've cut these cards. But I think you'll agree that that card, deck of cards is now pretty mixed up, yeah? So here's the weird thing. If I just click my fingers, hopefully the magic should have worked. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it's worked. Watch this. Yeah, I know that's not one of your cards. But if I go through the cards, these cards are all clearly mixed up. And what I'm looking for is a heart. I haven't found one yet. Don't worry, they've not disappeared. They are in there. Ah, the Ace of Hearts. Now, what's good about this is the next card that follows it is the 2 of Hearts. And after that, the 3, and the 4, and the 5, and the 6, and the 7, and the 8, and the 9, and the 10, and the Jack, and the Queen, and the King of Hearts, and every single one of that suit is in order after all of that cutting. Pretty cool, huh? Right, how's it done? Well, I should tell you how it's done. It actually does it itself. Let me explain. So, I've got all of the suit here. Ace through to King of Hearts. Okay, so if you want, when you do it, if you want the ace to come out first, followed by the 2, the 3, the 4, you want them to do it in that order, then your setup must be that you have the ace on the top and the 2, then the 3, then the 4, then the 5, with the cards face down. So I've got the ace on the top followed by the 2, the 3, okay, etc., all the way to the king. So it doesn't matter, believe it or not, it does not matter where you put this packet of cards. You can put them on the top, you can put them in the middle, you can put them on the bottom. In fact, this time I'll put them in the middle. There. Remember, they are all in order. The rest of the cards go on top. Now, here's the fun part. I can cut anywhere I want. And I can pick up the rest of the cards and put them on top. I can cut anywhere I want, pick up the cards, put them on top. Anywhere I want, pick up the cards, put them on top. Now what's happening is, as I'm cutting and completing the cut, you must not leave any cards behind. If I cut there, I must pick all of these cards up. If you don't, it may not work. Okay, you've got to pick them all up and put them on there. If I cut off one card, I must pick up all of those and put them on top. Okay, and you can do this as many times as you like. Now what's happening is the 12 or the 13 cards, in that suit of hearts, they're all staying together in one block. Okay, unless I cut in between them. Now I might have cut in between them then, so I might have half of them on the bottom and I might have half of them on the top. But when you cut the cards again, it puts them back together again. I'm not sure if this makes sense, but trust me, it happens. And you can do this about 20 times. You can cut the cards and complete. You can cut the cards and complete. You can do it about 20 times. Now, when you think that you've done it enough to prove a point, that it looks like the pack is now well and truly shuffled, you click your fingers, have a little blow, or whatever you want to do your magic, and you pick up the cards, and you just look. Now, if I see a heart, any value heart on the bottom of this pack, I know that they're not in order and I've split between the two. So that when I go through the cards, it's not going to work. You do not want a heart on the bottom of the pack here. Okay, let me show you what happens if that does happen. Now, so if we've done all of that cutting, and I pick up these cards after I've done my little magical gesture, I've got a heart on the bottom. I don't want that there. That means that I've got the 6, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the ace at the bottom of the pack, and I've got the rest of the cards on the top of the pack. There's a set. You don't want that. So what you would do in that situation is you would go, no, I think it needs one more cut, and you just put them back on the table, one more cut in the middle, pick them all up, and now they're all together again. Okay, so I can now go through the cards one at a time. I'm looking for the ace of hearts, and once I find the ace of hearts, all of the aces that follow it will be in order. So there's the ace of hearts, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10, the jack, the queen, and the king. I'll do this one more time with the cards face up so you can follow exactly what's going on, okay? So there's our pack of cards. That's the rest of the pack. Doesn't matter what order they're in. Here's our 12 cards. Here's our 12 cards, okay? In order at the moment. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. But I'll turn them face up so you can see what's going on. And this time I'll put them on the bottom of the pack. Okay? So I cut the cards. I pick them all up, put them on top. Cut some cards, put them on top. Now at the moment I've not cut into that stack of 13 cards. They are all, believe it or not, they are all still together and still in order. I cut the cards. Ah, right. Can you see that? I've cut to a heart. Now if I do that now, if I was to stop at that point now and I dealt through the cards one at a time, you'll see that I've got some of the cards on the top and some of the cards on the bottom. No good. But if I do one more cut somewhere around the middle, it puts those and these back together again. Can you see? So now I've got those 13 cards all together again in the middle of the pack. So there you go. That's easy. That's a nice easy one, okay? But remember, practice makes perfect. Enjoy.